Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live show. It is Tuesday. We getting after it. We are officially live. Of course, this morning, we do got a little action. It was kind of a dead morning, but we do have that Jordan 4 white cement restock. If anyone does still need a pair or wanted to get an extra pair, those are going to be dropping at the top of the hour. Also, I gotta say, we're going to be taking a look at a buttery Who Decides War collaboration. This is going to be the second colorway. And I gotta say, from what the silhouette looks like, some of the GR colorways, this is a really good collab, in my opinion. It is tough to make this shoe look coppable. And I think she did a good job on the last one, and this one actually looks pretty buttery as well. We're going to take a look at that shoe. Then we're going to hop on over Action Bronson, one of my favorite collaborators over the last couple years since he's signed that partnership with New Balance. Got another awesome colorway coming our way. I believe it's on a 993 silhouette, but we got some more pictures of that one. We did get teased a couple weeks ago. And now we got a full silhouette on that one. I really like the laces also that one's going to come with. We'll take a closer look at that as well. Then we'll also take a look. Salehi's also has a New Balance collaboration coming up. He also has his Puma collaboration coming up. So a lot of good runners going to be dropping. I believe the West Side Gun collection is also dropping over the summer. So between Asics, New Balance, Saucony, we got a lot of good stuff coming out. A lot of good collaborations, at least. And then we got the first full images of the JJJJound collaboration. That's going to be dropping next Thursday, June 12th. We'll be taking a look at both of those colorways as well. We got two Kayano 14 colorways. Pretty buttery. You know it. There we go. First and foremost, let me say hello. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We getting started. Good to see you guys. Let's go.
On a Tuesday, got your girl in the cut and she choosing.
And good morning, Will Smokey the Pope. Let's get it. Good morning. Good morning. Vandy the Pink at noon Eastern time. No way. Oh, no. We're swinging for the fences today. That also should be an interesting one. Damn. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay for that one. I've got to get running at about 10:30 Central Time. I still got some watering to do before I rip out the house. So, yeah, I'm glad to hear it, though, because I do need the pink pair. We might have to comp on the road today, which we've gotten used to over the past couple weeks. So we'll definitely be prepared. I want to get your guys' opinion on that JJJJound collaboration. There's also stuff yesterday that we never got to. We'll talk a little bit about that Supreme Good Enough collaboration. We also have a Slon Cause collaboration also coming out in 2025. We got the Big Bubbles over the weekend. We got the Amamanier 5s. And we got the Big Bubble Air Max 95s. In the Mandarin colorway, they're also going to be restocking the Neon colorway. So definitely zapping up the weekend a little bit. Even Thursday, kind of getting us started with that Supreme drop. Also, the Salehi Benberry Friends and Family Tree Line Camo. If you haven't already gotten that pair, that is also going to be dropping this week on Thursday. And then, of course, we also have the Haley Wilsons going to be dropping. Those are most of the skate shops do have raffles for those. If you're not already in the raffles or you're wondering where the raffles are, we got a link to the Discord. We got a raffle section that has all of the open raffles that do have the shipping option as well. So if you're not already in the Discord link going to be down in the video description. Would love to have you guys part of the family. Also, we will talk a little bit about that Air Force One Off-White. That is going to be, I believe, a Qatar exclusive. If I'm not mistaken, I know it's an exclusive somewhere in the Middle East. Yeah, Qatar. That one is going to, I guess, drop over there. We'll take a look at that colorway. I really don't care. I don't care for that colorway. But nonetheless, we'll take a look at those. We also got the Haley Wilson SB Sneaker Wagon. We got a video of that. We'll take a look at that one as well. We'll take a look at that Taylor Demore. Her second collaboration, like I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. We'll also take a look at that Jack Harlow silhouette. Definitely not a fan of the silhouette nor the colorway. Also, Pata has a collaboration that normally I wouldn't really, like, those aren't the style sneaker I usually wear, but if you were going to wear that style sneaker, that Pata collab would be interesting. Again, it is on the Nike Cryo Shot Mercurial. Pretty buttery colorway that they got on that one. We'll take a look at that as well into the next hour. Will said, who decides war? Those tan ones? Dude, that's where we're going to start this morning, my boy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, especially, even if you don't like the colorway or you don't like that collaboration, just look at a GR. Just look at a GR colorway of that shoe, and it's like, wow. How'd you even get that shoe to look good? I just overall, even the black one. I didn't comp it, but I wish I would have went for it kind of after the fact. But I am going to be going for this one. We will be taking a closer look at that as well. And the girl's a babe. Let's be honest. We're supporting the hottie patatis. It's going to be a hot girl summer. So we're getting ahead of the curve right now. But let's go ahead and probably get started there. We're also going to hop on over. If we do got some enough time, we will be talking a little bit more about Supreme on Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll probably either do a live stream dedicated to the drop list, or I'll do a separate video and put that out. I'll do a tier list video, either or. You can expect a more deep look at Supreme. We will talk a little bit about it today. Again, the collaboration is looking pretty nice. Then we're going to also take a look at that video we were going to take a look at yesterday. We got the Shattered Backboard video. I wanted to go over those bad boys with you as well. Also, we got some interesting colorways, I should say, on that Hoka. There's a couple new Hoka silhouettes. We talked about them a little bit over the weekend. If we do have enough time, we'll probably touch on a couple of those. Then we're going to hop on over, talk about that Action Bronson 992. Probably one of my favorite colorways of the 992 since probably the last collab that dropped. I've been really liking that 992, especially that Kith collab was also fire. But, I like the balance of colorways that we're getting between the collaborators, whether it's Joe Freshgoods, Salehi, Kith, or Action Bronson. They have each have their own colorway, their own dynamic that they like to stick with. And I feel like we're getting the best of like all the worlds right now. There's each of their colorways that I like a certain way. But the one I've really been on, I've always thought Joe Freshgoods, there hasn't been too many that he's dropped that I've wanted to pass on. Same with Salehi. But Action Bronson, there literally hasn't been, other than like those running shoes that dropped, there hasn't been one colorway that I didn't want to cop off the rip or that has grown on me over time. There we go, baby. We pack in the house this morning. You know it. I saved you guys a seat. We up and at it early, baby. Smokey, there he is. Old school Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. He goes, I'm comping some Supreme boat shorts. Toot, toot. Yeah, man. Boats and hose, baby. You know it. We getting ready. I already got my snorkel and my beach towel. I'm ready for definitely a boat summer. I might be driving more like the 10-foot fishing boat / canoe. But I'd always like the hope of a yacht one day. But right now, our floating device is fully capable of swamps and small lakes. But eventually, we definitely like to upgrade to maybe a full-size boat or even a houseboat. Would be pretty sweet as well. We got a really big lake here that I go to quite a bit. We kind of rotate. We got like 2 main lakes in our state, but that would be one. We got one lake in particular that a houseboat. It's attached to the Missouri River, so you could make some miles on that boat, and you could start in Sakakawea. There's like a casino that is built with the docks and stuff, so you can go drive right up there, dock it up, get some entertainment, and then drive across the state. And then we got the Missouri River, so we got the reservoir for the Missouri River. And then once you get on the Missouri, then you can just take that all the way south. So you can drop a couple states. It'd be pretty fun if you had a bedroom or two on the houseboat. Had some Starlink so we could stream every day. I think that would be if we do the All-American road trip first. That's next on my list. And then after that, we'll probably do the boats and hose tour. But we're going to be probably on like a 10-footer, just above the canoe, just above a canoe size. Got a little motor on that bad boy. You know it. We're going to be pulling some G's with that engine and also probably pulling some ass. We're headed to a city near you if you're along the river. Along the river. Oh, yeah. Mr. Sheridan, what's happening? Good morning to Pope. What's happening? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I believe we kind of touched on everything we were going to touch on. I did want to talk about that Awake Jordan 5 a little bit if we do have time as well. Also, this week, we do got that Palace collab going to be dropping on Friday. We also have a New Balance collab coming up with Stone Island. They're always up to, I feel like, no good over there. I always like the Stone Island New Balance collab. Some are hit or some are miss. But that is also, looks like there's going to be some merch attached to that, and looks like we're going to have a couple silhouettes as well. We haven't seen anything yet, but it is coming our way later 2025. No collaboration over on the Palace side of things. Kind of dusty over there. let me tell you, kind of dusty over on the Palace side. They definitely could use a refresher. Bringing a new creative team. More or less, the relationship, the collabs, I feel like have also been subpar. If mediocre was the bar, it's set way too high. It's set way too high over there, and they got to make some arrangements on the creative side, I feel like. There we go, Ellie. What's happening, baby? Big salutes. Are we copping the Bronson? Oh, man, Ellie. Talk about bangers. Talk about bangers, man. Do we want to start there? Do you want to start there? Because the Who Decides War and the Salehis, I feel like, are just as good. Or, sorry, not the Salehis, the Action Bronsons. But let's go ahead and start with this one. We're about 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. We do, of course, got the white cements. I'm going to be taking wall of W's all day. The only thing we need early in the week is the Vandy the Pinks. I don't think I'm going to get the All Mom in Years this week, so it's going to be kind of a light week. But my Supreme's going to be kind of heavy. And like Smokey was saying, he was talking about those boat shorts. I think I know which ones you're talking about. Are you like the tiger camo? And they got that little canoe on there. Similar to our boat size in our first boats and hose trip. We got to go with the 10-footer. Something small, something cheap. And then we can upgrade it over the years. But boy, oh boy, those shorts would definitely be a good captain short as well. We could probably steer the river clear wearing those bad boys and maybe impress a couple baddies on the way. See, Marie, what's happening? Good morning. Yo, let's go. Dude, that might be the only W I've heard through Cop Date for the whole month. Yo, we spinning, we winning. Way to get us started off on the right track. Let's get it. We got another one. Got us.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me, girl.
There we go. No kidding. I think that is the first W that I've seen over on the Cop Date. There could be maybe some in the Discord that I might not have seen over the past 24 hours. But big ups on that one, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. I need to follow in your footsteps. That's definitely that one and the Vandy the Pink. I think are going to be the cops this week. Next week, we got the JJJJound Asics. It's going to be a back-to-back Asics week. Definitely getting those Asics in the collection early this summer, which is a good one. Because like I say, the Kayano 14, not much of a winter shoe for me. But boy, oh boy, I love that baby in the summer. I also love taking it to the gym as well when we do make it there. Usually we just bring the basketball shoes and we just play ball. But every once in a while, now that we're getting older, we're running a little bit. Getting that heart rate up. All right, what else we got going on? They bless you. Yeah, they did. Big W. All right, we're going to start with the Action Bronsons. We're going to be hanging out again. We got great news. The Vandy, the Pinks are going to be dropping at 11. The only bad news is I wish they would have dropped an hour earlier, which would have made for great entertainment for the show this morning. But nonetheless, we'll hang out until just about a half hour before drop time. Get everyone ready. The Sensei's not back in the studio yet, but the Sensei will be back in July. He'll be back for the late summer, the pre-flossing season, and then he'll be back for the holiday, the flossing season. So good to know as well, baby. Old School said Vandy restocking today or tomorrow. The good news is tomorrow I can possibly... tomorrow we got Wednesday, so I'm going to be getting ready for the weekend series. But I could go in maybe a half hour, even 15 minutes late. And I think I could still get everything done, get the audio checked and get her ripping. Probably be enough time to go over the script or if there's any new sponsors that I'm not aware of that I got to upload a track. It should be pretty smooth though. So tomorrow it would be a lot better, but unfortunately, if it is today, we'll just have to cop on the road. Let's see. Do they have it over on their Insta? Let me go on over to the big board. I'll go ahead and pop it up. I didn't see I didn't see anything posted on their site, but who told us that they're restocking today? The Pope said is it today or tomorrow, the Pope? Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go, baby. That's what I like to see.
Because I got high.
Oh, yeah. Smokey said Candy is today, 12 p.m. Eastern. Or Vandy. You're talking about the... Candy's the stripper, Smokey. Vandy's the shoes. Awesome, man. Yeah, we need that W. Honestly, if we only got one... Well, we need that one and the Haley Wilson. Kind of a low-key... And then the Supreme drop is the problem. You have to go to... Oh, on Vandy Lab. Okay, thank you. All right, on Vandy Lab. Oh, perfect. There we go. When was this one? That was 4 days ago. So let's go to their story. Perfect. We letting her rip. There we go. Big up to Pope. Putting our eyes on the prize. Sheesh. There we go. See, Marie, you have one of the best soundboards out of all the streamers on our watch. Hey, appreciate you. It's been a little bit of work in the coming, and we're kind of getting everything situated. We finally got a switchboard. That's been the biggest thing. Is I put together a soundboard for the past couple months, stuff that kind of would hit different a couple months ago. That was more current, and we've just been kind of holding out. And finally, we got another iPhone, so we can actually run the switchboard. But I appreciate it. You know it. We coming in hard with the sound effects. All right. Yeah, we definitely if we can head into the weekend, like I said, today, the Vandy, the pink Asics might be my biggest cop of anything I've copped in a long time. I mean, those are definitely up there. Top 10 on the year. I would have to put those in my top 10. And we got some good ones coming up. We got a lot of competition. It's going to be quite fun coming up with like the 5 best shoes of 2025. I think the lists at the end of the year are going to be fun to put together. That's for sure. Lots of good debate. All right. Because our holiday season is going to be quite phenomenal as well. But yeah, let me go put up the on Vandy Lab. Again, we're going to be getting into this one at 11 o'clock. We'll be able to hang out. Damn. The question is, are you guys going to be going for both of them? Or are we just going to be going for maybe one colorway? Again, the banana ones are just going to be dropping on the Vandy site. The pink ones will also be dropping. They'll also have a worldwide drop, so they'll be dropping at boutiques as well as the Asics site, which the Asics site is pretty dusty, unfortunately. There we go, Mikey. What's happening? Good morning. There we go. We in it to win it. Good to see you. We were just kind of talking about the Vandy, the pink drop going down later today. First and foremost, 9 o'clock hour, we do got the white cements going to be restocking. So if you haven't been able to pick up a pair of those, or if maybe you just want an extra pair, those ones are going to be dropping in 12 minutes. In fact, I just got mine. There we go. Smokey said I'm passing. I've copped way too many sealers in just 2 months. I haven't even worn. For sure. For sure. You've been on a tear. Started out early in the year, and he hasn't slowed down. Now, hopefully I can, like I said, usually my accounts work in streaks. So usually when I have a slow streak, it's always followed with just a a crazy like 2-3 weeks. And we haven't had that yet. So I'm really looking forward to hitting some dubs in the near future. I feel like we've gotten the L's hopefully out of the system. Was your order canceled, Allie? Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, it was. Yeah. Mikey said Asics site is, yeah, I've never hit on any. Same with New Balance. New Balance, like when they have a really good collab, it's almost impossible to get a W over there, unfortunately. You always got to get the collabs on the, whoever they're collabing with on their site usually. Every once in a while you can get in on New Balance, but I've had my heart broken more times than not. Especially on the JJJJound collabs. I've gotten through the New Balance queue literally in 1 minute before. And it was sold out when I got there. So even if you're quick, sometimes stock not very high on their site as well. So yeah, anytime it goes to the Asics or the New Balance site, I almost count those as L's. Unfortunately. There we go. If I don't hit on the Asics Vandy today, which I think we're going to have, I can't see them dropping again and us having like no success. For how many manual W's we had on the initial release? I don't know if we can, match that. That was a pretty high number. You guys killed it that day. But I definitely think we can do good. I think we can finesse some W's and hopefully everyone that wants a pair can get your hands on those bad boys. All right, let's go ahead. Let's start with the Action Bronsons. We're 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. We're kind of casually going along this morning. Again, if you are going to be going for the white cement 4s, they are going to be dropping over on JD Sports and Finish Line. I finally just got my points up a little bit over there, which I was pretty excited about. But boy, oh boy, these things, my goodness. Just everything he puts together, and there's not much to this one, but just some of the small details, like the laces, that Tiffany blue on the laces, the Tiffany blue on the back heel. The blue, I don't know what it is, but they just have a way of meshing together. And this is another one I want to cop as well. A great colorway, kind of that Carhartt colorway, easy to wear. Kind of like a reddish orange. Usually a colorway I normally wouldn't always, being I do have a Carhartt collab. I do have stuff that's kind of in the similar colorway. But the colors he mixed it with is just so different. And usually I'm not a fan of like having a two-tone, three-tone color blockings. But he does it really good. He does it really good. And I'm pretty impressed with this one as well. I didn't know how I felt about the black midsole, but I just think it works with this colorway. And yeah, I also love the 992 silhouette. We have had some good ones, but the good ones don't last long. I'm telling you because we got, let's see, New Balance, Action. Let's see here. Oh, they do got that one. Is that one up on the monitor? Yeah, it looks way different. It looks way different on StockX. Is this even the same shoe? Yeah, the one on StockX. But yeah, just look at the prices. Sorry, getting back to what I was saying. Look at the prices on like the Kith one. Is this 992 the same color? Maybe he did a couple upgrades on the lace because the laces don't look like the same. But yeah, look at like the Kith 992 that dropped this year. This is never that 992 is really sweet. Yeah, this one's going crazy right now. Some of the small sizes already over $1,000. Last sale, 800. 992 just hits different, especially a good colorway and a good collab. We had the This Is Never That one, which you could probably get around retail. That's also on a 992. I believe 992, right? Mikey's got that one. This Is Never That, 992. We'll go ahead and pop that one up. Yeah. Oh, it's a 991. Sorry. So not a 992, but I do 991s and 992. Well, really 991, 992, and 993. I like all of them, but I do like the 992s the best. If I did have to pick one of them out, but they're usually kind of, you know, a little expensive. Smokey, the Kith one. Oh, the Kith one's pretty. Yeah, the Kith one's pretty. We had some W's on that one in the chat. Didn't Allie? Didn't you get a W on the Kith one? The 992? We had a couple people in chat, I think, hit on the 991 and the 992 in our Discord. Definitely cleaned house on this one. But yeah, good colorway. You can't go wrong really with either of these. I'm curious to see what this one looks like in hand, because the pictures I'm seeing now are you know, there's a more light on it, but are a lot lighter than what we've seen on some of the resale markets. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Do you still have it, or did you get rid of it, Ellie? Yeah, well, let's go ahead and pop on over to another collab we got coming up next week. Speaking of bangers, which colorway are you going for? Oh, man. They killed it with, remember the first two colorways they ever dropped a couple years ago? Man, they dropped two buttery colorways. And then Kith dropped a couple that were like almost cousins to those. A very similar color blocking. But JJJJound was like the first. I mean, dude, those ones were going for $1,000. Or they were going for super expensive off the rip. They were super tough to get your hands on. Yeah, this one. This one was a great colorway. Great colorway. They kind of just did in like an inverse of that colorway, really. Yeah, let's see the other colorways. They have a couple of them. A couple really good colorways, in my opinion. Yeah, they had the white and silver, which I don't like. I don't like the white and silver as much, but I do like that black and silver one. And then Kith also had one that was, they had a collab on the Cayano that was like a similar colorway. Yeah, this one was pretty sweet. They kind of had like the inverse colorway, but again, all very neutral and buttery colorways. Mikey said, I still want the Oral. I'm surprised you don't have that, Mikey. Sheesh, a New Balance collab he doesn't have. I love his New Balance collection. Yeah, the Kith didn't bless me with those. Oh, man. Mike probably has it. Yeah, I think he just got, now that he just said he didn't get the 992s, I know he got the 991s. I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing pictures of those. Yeah. Crazy. He wouldn't have that in the collection. That's why I gotta get my points up. Cause Allie, are your points sold for 700? Nice, dude. I love it. Ballin'. Right?
Another one.
Oh shoot. Hell yeah. Yeah, big ups on that one. What are you at on Kith, Allie? You're at the top level, aren't you? Like, are you level 4 or 5? Are you at the top level? That's where I'm trying to get, the top level. I feel like they'll give me more W's. I don't know. The thing is, also, just on a side note, The Supreme collab tomorrow? Fuck. I want I just like the the black. I want the pants. But I don't want to spend $300 for full zip pants. But I do like the all black pants as well. I like the hoodie. I like 2 of the t-shirts. I like the shoes. I don't usually like the camp cap. They usually look kind of dumb on me, but I love that cheetah, the material. And I kind of want to cop that camp cap, even though I don't think I would wear it much. I don't know if Unc could pull that one off. There we go. But yeah, that's a big dub, Allie. That's what we love to see, baby. OJ, we coming in hot. There we go, baby. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. That's what we like to see, my boy.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
There we go. Allie goes top level is 3? No. Am I only on the level 2? Oh, no way. Am I only on level 2? Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go on over to the big board. I thought I was on level 3. I could be wrong. Let me pop it up here. Just to double check here. For some reason my Kith app's not opening up. I'm happy being on elevation. Oh, you're on level 2. That's where I'm at too. Old school. Getting freaky. Cheetah. Yes. We go on cheetah print. I've been trying to get some cheetah print, you know? I've been trying to scalp them off the Cougars. But it's been a kind of a long time in between the last one. Got to get some of that Cougar fur. Make some of that soft kitty. Some of that soft kitty pelt. That pussycat. Dougie and Ski Mask Q has that level 3. And we know Q gets some good W's. I wonder if that's where he hit on the Joe Fresh Goods at. The emotions or no emotions. Because I have seen some big W's coming out of there. Okay. For some reason, my Kith app wasn't opening. But we managed to spread that baby open. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here. Yeah, I got to sign in first here. Shit. I got to sign in first. And Kith, for some reason, never remembers my password, so I always got to kind of go in the long way. Damn. Yeah, save password. Maybe I can save the password. So what level am I? Oh my God, I'm only on tier 2. My growth is stunted. Fucking A. 6,000 to the next tier, though. We're kind of in like Kith purgatory right now. You know, just right in the middle there. Too far away. I feel like to get something, to get easy or early access. That's what we want. When they put out the collection and then they give you the early access, I think that's got to be the top level. Once we get to 6K, we can definitely make some moves. Ooh, we got the mandarins over there too, baby. You know, I mean, I wouldn't mind having one of these as well. The Haley Wilson, the Vandy the Pinks, and if you wanna top it off with the Amamaniere, that might be a pretty strong week this week. But we're gonna save the Buckaroos because we got all these Asics and New Balance collabs. We gotta. I'm not gonna cop both of these, but we're gonna cop the blue one. Yeah, restock right now. Go. Restock at the top of the hour. JD and Finish Line, locked and loaded. I believe it's in app only, so let me get the app open. I already got 2 pairs of these bad boys, so I'm good on these. But if you don't have a pair, or if you want to get more pair to hold, also would be a good idea as well. Especially if you can use your coupons on these bad boys. 20 buckaroos here, 20 buckaroos there. Kind of getting the best of both worlds there. Making the cake and eating it too. You know? Can't always have it both ways, but yeah, I mean, I am in on the. Yeah, I should be. I think I got through. There we go. Jordan 4. Yep, first one. Locked and loaded. Oh, shit. Full size run. 7 through 15. 7 through 15. There we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we'll just wait around there. Just a little bit. Oh, shit. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, we got both of them there. Shouldn't have a problem picking either of these up. They also got the rare threes over there. Are these, can you use your coupon? All right, guys, only a 7.5. Only a 7 through 9.5. And an 11.5. Oh, man, they charging 10 for shipping? Yeah, but if you don't have any or you want to get extra pairs, they are going to go quick. They are going to go quick. They're showing more on the app. They don't actually have all those sizes. I'm not showing the same sizes on my regular JD link. They only got 7 through 9.5 and then 11.5. So if you are, OG, I'm good with, I am too. I am too. Absolutely. I would have been probably just good with one pair. But yeah, they're going quick, guys. 7 through 9 only. So if you are checking out or if you're close to it, get out of, get in, get out. Definitely recommend if you're halfway through there. Like I said, they only have sizes 7 through 9 and a size 13. So they're going really quick. So if you're in the process of checking out, get through there. Hopefully we can celebrate some W's. Yeah, here's the sizes. Now they only have 7 through 8.5. So 9 just sold out. They also have that size 13. If any of you guys are getting in or if you're in line, these are the sizes that are left. All right, there we go. In fact, I still got my pair right to the right of me. I think I just got my pair from JD Sports in. Yep. Got my 2 12.5. That's perfect. Perfect. Keep one on ice. Or sell one. When they go up a little bit, make a little money on them. I would keep them, if you could, a few years. It would be a great hold for, 4 or 5 years. Would be the best way to hold on to them. And the good news is even if you hold them, they look good too. The pairs that have aged from the early 90s and even the first couple retros, even though the midsoles you'd probably have to get re-midsoled, but I love the color, the white cements in particular turn. You know it. All right, what else we got going on here? Let's go ahead. Pop on over. We're kind of just waiting for everyone to get through. Again, JD Sports just restocked. Finish Line also. There's only a few sizes left, though. Again, small sizes. There was a size 13 left, but they are getting pretty picked over. Let's just go ahead and take a quick look at where we're at with the white cements. Right now it looks like they got a size 10 opened up. There is still that 7 through 8.5 left, but they are showing a size 10 and 13. If you are, in there, and you still can get checked out.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. All right, there we go. That Mark? Oh, yep. Did you, Marco? Did you end up comping or? Were you able to get through, or did you already have a couple pairs or even a pair? I'm using the size 12 for trade or selling. Nice. Well, that's the way to do it. Even if you get a little value, can always use it to your next purchase. Absolutely. Save a few bucks off your next purchase. All right, there we go. Again, we're about 10 minutes after the hour. 10 minutes after the hour. Just hitting refresh over on JD. Seeing what we got over there. I didn't cop anything this morning. We're keeping it light till probably Thursday. Well, it depends if we hit on the Haley Wilsons. I guess some of the raffles are coming in. Yeah, now that they're cooked. Now we only got size 7 through 8. Size 7 through 8. Yeah, they're showing 8.5 here, but the size 10 and 13 are both cooked as well. Sheesh. All right, yeah, the next SB collab, that we got after the Haley Wilson is supposed to be the limousine skate. They got the limousine logo in the bottom left or bottom of the side of the shoe there, right where your heel is. Look like a football. And then after that, we got the Arts and Rec SB, and then we also got the Supreme SB. And then we'll probably get on to our fall lineup as well. Holiday season right now, we got, looks like the Deshaun Jordan SB, and then we also got the Nardwar SB. I'm guessing they'll probably announce, I'm guessing we probably got 2 collabs still left for the year. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We should be good with that one. Is anyone else still copping? We'll give it a few more minutes. While we do, let's go ahead and hop on over to a sneaker that I guess if you like your Gazelles, and more of like a football shoe, maybe you'll like these. The color, it just looks like a GR shoe. I mean, there's nothing that says collab about this pair, at least in my opinion. Looks like a good sneaker for my high school. We were maroon and gold for the soccer team right there. They look like they do have some nice details on them, though. But again, just doesn't quite stick out to me, but I'm sure. I don't know. Anyone like these? The New Balance 442. I've never actually had on foot. I do like the Samba. I also like the Gazelle. Yeah, these ones look like they look a little bit more comfortable. There we go, Lito. We up and at it, baby. Good morning, good morning. Big salutes. Good to see you, my boy. What's going on? Sheesh. There we go. We ready to rip it. Kind of a light morning this morning, but the good news is, the Vandy, the pink Asics are going to be dropping today. The highlight of last week, we've got another opportunity. Of course, most of our orders got canceled. If yours didn't, you're definitely, I would definitely be pretty excited. I felt like mine got canceled first. They canceled mine literally 2 hours after I copped them. Mine were canceled by 1 o'clock that day. And we copped them at we copped them at 10:10. And mine were refunded. Yeah, it was by about 1 o'clock. But it was still early because I was asking around. And most people hadn't had theirs refunded yet, or maybe hadn't looked. But most people I told that had copped them still hadn't had theirs canceled, and then eventually, I don't know anyone that got through with a pair, except for if you made a purchase, of course, when they gave out early access. But I didn't know how many people we got on those bad boys. Will said I'm good on the soccer style types. They are everywhere. Yeah, we do see them a lot. And then now Louis Vuitton made those ones without the spikes or whatever, but they look like they would have spikes on them. I've never really been into really, really thin shoes like that. I know that they wear them. I feel like over in the EU a lot more. The silhouettes are a lot slimmer and the midsole's a lot slimmer. But yeah, nothing. Every once in a while I'll get like a Gazelle or like a Samba collab. But usually if I'm going to have something like soccer shoe-ish, it's going to be to skate in. Because that is one thing most of them are pretty good at is they do got good board feel on most of the soccer shoes, I will say. All right. It would probably help my skating. But usually if I go with a vulcanized sneaker to skate in, I just usually skate in Vans. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, we talked about the Undefeated collab a little bit yesterday, but let's go ahead on, jump on over. Dude, that Who Decides War. Man, these are pretty nice, man. For how disgusting this shoe looks. Yeah. And how hot is it for like a hot girl to be able to design? That just makes her even hotter in my book. Dude, I love these. And then they got remember the backs of them come off. Remember they got the wear off backs. So this eventually wears off to the Who Decides War logo. Dude, I'm copping these. Yo, the first Team Jordan sneaker. Dude, I haven't copped a Team Jordan sneaker since I used to have to cop the Team Jordan sneakers when we were poor. I always had to, when I wanted. I remember one shoe in particular. It was right around the summer. I did have the Jordan 12s by that time. But this is after I couldn't get the Jordan 11 Concords. And then before I got the Jordan 12 Taxi, Jordan actually made a Team Jordan shoe. And it actually came out in the springtime because I think the Taxis came out in the fall, like late summer, early fall. And I had a pair of those Team Jordan. They were, oh man. They look kind of like the 12s, but obviously a really cheap version of it. They were like the Team Jordan fucking... These ones. The Jumpman Team 1. And I was kind of pumped because like they didn't look they kind of looked like the 12. I thought they like just looked like obviously like the inbred cousin of the Jordan 12, but I don't know. They worked for me for a while. But yeah, these were the old Jumpmans. Yeah, the Flint ones I had. Oh my goodness. Kind of resemble like the 12 a little bit from the side. They just got like a much thicker blocking on the front. I should actually put the Team Jordan up, and then we'll look at the 12s right next to them. Yeah, the all white ones actually probably look better. My buddy had these ones. But yeah, the Team Jordans, and then we'll pop up like I don't know, just like some rando Jordan 12, and we'll see what they look like. All right, let's just pop up random Jordan 12. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen. All right, so they just like they're like the unpolished version of the 12. Oh man, but yeah, that's how we had to get. That was the best we could get. It was better. It was better than like a BK Knight or like an Avia at the time. And I didn't have to go to Kmart and grab the Hakeem Olajuwons. So I was still happy. Don't get me wrong. All right. Yeah, the 12, I think, was the first Yeah, the 12 was the first full price Jordan I ever got. I got the 10s for me, but they were to play summer ball, and they were on. I remember they were on sale. My mom got those ones on sale, and then I wasn't able, because I got those so late in the year, I wasn't able to get the Jordan 11 Concords. And that's when I started practicing in the Adidas Superstar. So I kind of, switched it up a little bit. I was so fired up. I'm so mad. Yeah, until 2025, they be fire. Hundo Pundo, you know it. Mo in the house. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Good to see you, my boy. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's pop back on over to those Who Decides Wars, because we're not done looking at those. They got the world is your court. They got some nice details on these bad boys. Yeah, these are sweet. These are sweet. Does anyone have the first one? And the black one. Who Decides War? Yeah, the black one right there. And these ones, I just think the color blocking is better on the light ones. But she made these ones look good. Like, I don't know if you guys want to do a side-by-side on what the Jordan Flight Court looks like without the glow-up pack that, I forget her name. Her last name is Demore. Yeah, I gotta get her full name, sorry. Taylor. Yeah, Taylor Demore. Got the French Manny there. Love the picture. She's a hottie patati, though. Good looking gal. Smokey said pass, huh? Sheesh. Not gonna cop these ones. Oh man, I might have to cop this one. How are the black ones doing? And still going for right around retail, maybe right under 168. They were only 115. At least I gotta at least get them and review them. But definitely the best looking colorway I've seen. Because let's just look at the Jordan Flight Court. Here, let's look at it. Just your average Jordan Flight Court. And they're pretty ugly. Oh man, here we go. Here's just a regular Jordan Flight Court. I guess that one's not even that bad. That one's not the worst. Here's like a neutral color. Oh man. Yeah, those are dusty looking. Let's see what's some other color. Got the Malachite colorway. I guess they're not the worst looking silhouette. But her glow up effect is real though. I think she did a really good job on it. I wish she would have just done a regular Jordan silhouette. You know, if they wanted her to do something different, maybe have her work on maybe like a newer Jordan. Like maybe like a Jordan 30 or like hot Jordan 20, something like that we haven't seen in a while, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, Smokey saving the money. I mean, we got so many good things coming out that it definitely wouldn't hurt. But I do like what she's doing. I'd like to see, I'd like to see what she could do on like a Jordan 4 even. Jordan 1 through 14 or Jordan 14. Take some of these same materials and aesthetics and put them on like a 14. I could see that. A 14 low with that kind of that buttery suede. It's kind of like a light yellow color as well. That would be a sweet 14. I mean, nothing's going to be like the 14 we got coming up. Again, we got a great Jordan shoe like June, July, and August. We got good Jordan like OG colorways and silhouettes as well as good collabs the next 3 months. My favorite June Jordan sneaker is definitely the Ferraris. July, we got the undefeated 4s. And I'm probably forgetting a handful of pairs, but those are definitely at the top of the list for sure over the summer. Although we definitely got some good Jordan stuff coming up. Even stuff that's not collab. Just some OG silhouettes and colorways, like the white cement 4s, of course. Not a collab, but we had to at least get one pair, if not two. I know a lot of people got 2 pairs of those as well. But I thought it was a very interesting colorway. And then, of course, let's go ahead and hop on over again. Let's go ahead and take oh, these just look so good. But I think a Who Decides War collaboration, just how good those shocking pink Jordan 14s look back in the day. I think I copped those in like 2021. I think that like use that same material, but you know, put that kind of that off white kind of yellow colorway with long-haired suede. I think it would look great on a 14. But yeah, we're definitely copping these. We're only a week away. Next week going to be a big week. We got the JJJJound Asics next week. We got the Ferraris, and then we also got the Action Bronson New Balance coming up the week after that. So it's going to be a nice middle of the month in June. Kind of slow and steady. Keeping it heavy. Absolutely. Oh, man, OG. OG, I'm loving the velour. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the shoes? I like the velour clothes. The collaboration with Supreme on Thursday. I also like the shoes. I don't really like that faux hair. Ever since I got the Metacom Nike SBs, I have like a shoe full of that faux hair. And when you wear them, like everything dusty sticks to the horsehair. So I'd prefer a much softer hair, like what we saw on the Cactus Plant flea markets, because they're already going to collect dust and dirt. So I might as well have something soft and fluffy and looks like it has some nice texture. So I'm not a real big fan of the faux hair. I like mine a little bit more soft, like the chinchilla. No diddy. You know it. But yeah, we're looking forward to those. But I did want to take a look at this video. We do have an unboxing of the Shattered Backboard Jordan 1. These ones are going to be dropping in August. So we got the Shattered Backboards in August. We got the Undefeated 4s in July. And we got the Ferrari 14s in a week. And none of these are collabs. I'm telling you, it's going to be buttery. We're getting zooted and booted. Definitely ready for our pre-flossing season because it's coming early. It's coming early. You know it. I'm gearing up. I'm loading up the Super Soaker. We got that one coming in as well. We got our 2 extra large beach towels and our snorkel. It's going to be a wet summer. I'm already prepared. Absolutely. Lots going on. All right, what else we got? We already talked about the Bronsons. Let's take a look at what these look like. I do not like these. Yeah, cool. They came in a cool box. That's the only decent part of them. Everything else they ruined. The only thing I ever thought about Shattered Backboards ever was those probably have the best material of most Jordan 1s. And not only that, but it was great material, and the colorway was sail and orange. And they went off the sail colorway. Maybe they changed it. Let's look. Are the quarter panels going to be white, or are they going to be sail, like the OGs? All right, we just got music in the background, so I'm just going to go ahead and mute that. Yeah, we don't. We got leather that looks like every other Jordan 1. I mean, I'm just being honest from the first look. And we got a white midsole and a white quarter panel, which neither of the Shattered Backboards had. too. Especially the Shattered Backboard 2.0, 3.0. They all had that off-white colorway. The only pair I got is the 3.0 because that was the only pair I could afford. The 2.0 and the 1.0 were way too high. I know they've came down a little bit. But I couldn't imagine this colorway with like a white color instead of the sail color. It's not the same shoe, in my opinion. So I do not like how they're using this white colorway. And, you know, you got the sail quarter panel on these too, which I do think looks a little bit more buttery. OG, did I get the Supreme water gun? OG, I got the water cannon. We're taking out. We're using the extinguishers on the city blocks. That's what kind of summer we're gonna be having. We're prepared. But yeah, I would like that one. OG, did you get it? No, I didn't. I ended up not copping it. We tap right into the hydrants. We got that big Super Soga. Big boy Blastoise. Big boy. There we go. Speaking of Blastoise, we also got the burner. Yeah, we also got this guy. Blaze like I'm Charizard. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. You know it. We had to trade out the Blastoise with the Charizard. Figured it fit the theme a little bit better. Good morning, Supra in the house. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Big salutes. Happy Tuesday. We in it to win it. We just kind of getting started this morning. Kind of a low-key morning. Good morning.
Going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the cut and she choose.
Hell yeah. All right. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Again, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat.
Because I got high.
All right. Let's go ahead and pop that one over. Yeah, we should be Gucci. We're just kind of going over some of the sneaker news. Again, Vandy the Pink Drop going to be at 11 a.m. this morning. We're going to just kind of be basically streaming up until the pregame. And then we'll have to leave about a half hour before the drop. But it will be going live again at 11 a.m. this morning. Locked and loaded. I'm going to have to try to cop on the road. That's the only thing. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Yeah, unless I go a little bit early and I get down to the field and I just park there and then, then I got both hands and I can probably get through the queue that way and hopefully be successful. I don't know. We're going to try to grab both. I mean, we're going to try to grab one of each color if we can. Because they said that you could grab one of each color. Like, I don't think it was just like the way I read it is you just couldn't grab more than one of any colorway. Yeah, so we going for it. Yeah, Supra. Just saw the white cement restock. I was sleeping till the ping went off. Need more sleep. Heck yeah. Get your rest. Oh, we got a big weekend coming up. Definitely now's the time to get the rest. Get the blood flowing a little bit. Get your beauty sleep. Because we're going to be zooted and booted. Things are going to get interesting. Definitely going to have to put some full effort into things in the near future. But I know you guys definitely are fully capable. Absolutely. Just need to become fully rested. You know it. Absolutely. I know how you feel. There we go. Vandy. Max, is it dropping on the Vandy site? Yes. Let's just double check. We are over on the Vandy lab. Whoa. What are these? Oh, no. No way. All right, New Balance and Stone Island. You heard it here first. We're breaking news, baby. We're breaking news. All right, so remember we were talking about that Stone Island New Balance collection. Now we have a New Balance 272. Come on. Let's just take the dustiest silhouette out of the vault. And that's what we're going to give you. Come on. This is a Stone Island collab. I don't know. They're kind of dope, I guess. They kind of look like if a Jordan 12 was like a Jordan 12 low. I guess they don't even look like that. Never mind. They kind of look like the Aja 1 a little bit. No? That new Nike Aja 1? I don't know. Maybe that's a bad comparison, but I don't know. Yeah, like just any of the Aja colorways, which I still can't believe they didn't. Caitlin Clark doesn't have her own shoe yet. What is it? The Aja 1? Smokey, you just copped a pair of these, didn't you? There was a black and pink pair that was really dope. Oh, my God. All right. Whoa. I'm over on Google Maps. Okay. All right. We don't need to do that. But I just wanted to check these to the Aja 1 Nike. All right. There we go. All right, let's pull this bad boy up and take a look. Well, I guess the white colorway, we would have to compare it to the white colorway. I could be way off. But let's take a look. All right, so here's the white one. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I mean, the Nike ones look more comfortable, but I guess this picture would probably be the closest image. I guess they don't look that close. Okay. Midsole's completely different. I was just kind of talking about just like how the middle of the shoe is, like the silhouette is cut out there. And like the colorway. But you know it. Smokey said I copped the black and pink. Mikey said for the LD RC56, go true to size or a half size down for a snug fit. They fit a little bit big, huh? Like 12 has mad room in the toe and heel. That's surprising, Mikey. Because they actually looked like they were more narrow. But it looks like they fit pretty, like as far as like New Balance, it looks like they have a pretty good fit to them. How do you like those, Mikey? I saw pictures of them. Are they comfortable? Are they like a 990 or 991, 992, 993? Or would you compare them like comfort level, just comfort level alone? Would you compare them to like the 574 at like $100? Or would you compare them to like a 1906, 860 V2, 2002, something in that range? You know it. I'll be in Tennessee this weekend for family stuff. I got to pack on Wednesday night before a little road trip. He's going through the Smoky Mountains. I remember my pops took his back, I don't know, probably like 10 years ago. He took his Harley through through Tennessee and like the Smoky Mountains, I guess. I've always wanted to go and do it. Especially, I remember him always talking about it, and it's just kind of something I always wanted to go do. That's pretty dope. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, what are we de-essing this week is the question, or over the weekend. You know it. All right, we're about 22 minutes away from the top. Just about 22 minutes away from the top. All right. Yeah, we will be ready again on the Vandy site for those of you guys wanting to cop. Vandy the Pink. Going to be dropping at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 Central, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. We're going to be getting after it today. And hopefully rolling in a few of those dub skis. I know I'm going to get one of both colorways. All hands on deck. Yes, sir. All right, more in the 574, 610 range. Okay. But just try it on in-house. Wear test outside will be true comfy test. Cool. Yeah, I'm really curious to see because I am interested on the minimal midsole. I would like to maybe get cop a pair and try them out with a couple fits and see how I like them. All right. What do we got here? JD Sports finish line all cooked. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a look. Do we got any sizes over there? There we go. Pinkies up, baby. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Also, I saw some of you guys last night. Great show Rami had over on his channel as well. He had Philip from Unheard of Brand. And he also had a great panel on last night. Asked a ton of good questions. Good watch as well, in case you guys missed it. I only caught I think I caught it right around the middle of it, right before we got really busy. I was able to catch a little bit. I got to check a couple things out. I missed a little bit towards the end that I'm going to have to check out. But great show last night. Big ups to him and the boys over there for putting that on for us. Hopefully we got another collab coming soon. We would love a collab as well. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and move on over. We're about 20 minutes away from the 10 o'clock hour? Yeah, just about 20 minutes away. Nothing. Oh, is anything going down that you guys are after at the top of the hour? We'll kind of keep moving. Again, I'm thinking tomorrow, either tomorrow or I'm going to put a video out, like a 10-minute video, a shorter video, doing the tier list for Supreme. Again, that's kind of where the week is going to get started this week. And then we will talk about those two Kobe Bryant Air Force One colorways. I did want to take a look at that Jordan 3 Starfish, also going to be dropping in July. We got another orange label Nike SB. This one is going to be dropping in early 2026. But right now, the orange label SBs are going pretty strong. And it's going to continue on that trend. And again, another really nice colorway. We'll take a look at that one. We'll talk about that Supreme Good Enough collection as well. And then it looks like the Deshaun Jordans are going to be moving back to 2026. Now, we thought these ones were going to be dropping right around the holiday, 2025. We thought they were going to be dropping around the Nardwars. But this is actually the first mock-up that I don't mind. I haven't been a big fan of the Deshaun Jordans, even though I love him as a skater. Been following him for some time. I hope he does something different. We have seen a few different mock-ups. This is the color blocking is going to be string black, bright spruce, fierce purple, and dark russet. So, the only thing I don't love is like the snakeskin, but I think the colorways are pretty dope. At least the colorways I've seen. Now, we've seen a few different mock-ups of these. But the colorways, I don't know. I've just kind of been like, nothing too great. As well, we did talk again over the weekend. We do have a little surprise going to be dropping. I know it's kind of a low-key week this week. We got the Haley Wilsons and the Amamanier 5s. But overall, it's a little bit of a slower week. Let me go ahead and put this one up again over the weekend. We have already seen a lot of the raffles opening up. I know Kith has theirs open. They got one open for the Mandarin, the orange ones. But they are going to be restocking the Air Max 95 Big Bubble. They're going to be restocking the Big Bubble Air Max 95 on JD Sports and Finish Line. And it looks like it is going to be select JD Sports. So we don't even know if there's going to be a delivery option, but we'll definitely be on top of it over the weekend if any of you guys are after those bad boys. I gotta get the orange ones. The orange ones are definitely high on the list. I feel like that would also be one that we would like to get in the collection. Yeah, it's been a while since we popped those bad ones up. All right. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The Mandarin one. All right. Yeah, let's pop that one up on the monitor. Yeah, these ones are fire colorway, in my opinion. You know it. There we go, JB. Good morning, good morning. Player in the building. Good to see you, my boy. Big salutes. Good morning. You, sir. Hell yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. How we doing, JB? What's good in your world, my boy? Oh, yeah, these ones looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. But yeah, just back to the Deshaun Jordan. The Deshaun Jordan mock-ups that we've seen in the past. Let me just go ahead and pop up that second colorway. All right, it might just be quicker to do this. All right, then we can get all the different mock-ups at one time. If we got them. Yeah, so we've seen we've seen them have a little bit of that, that baby blue in it, or not baby blue, but kind of the Charlotte Hornets blue. Because the color coding does say, if we do look at the color blocking, it does have a bright spruce on there. So there is going to be a greenish blue colorway on the Deshaun. But yeah. I might have spelled it wrong. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we've seen him with the spruce blue swoosh, and then we've also seen him with the black swoosh and purple. But those are going to be the three primary colors. We're going to have that purple color, that bluish green colorway, black, and looks like kind of that brown snakeskin. We'll see what it looks like when they put it all together. Lito, what time the Asics dropping? The Asics are dropping at 11 o'clock. Unfortunately, right before right after I got to get ripping. Let's go over to the. Let me go ahead and pop this one up. Yeah, it's going to be dropping at 12 p.m. Eastern. Again, it is going to be over on the the Pink site. So it's going to be dropping in 1 hour and 13 minutes to be exact. 14 minutes. You know it. We exact, baby. Yes, sir. And then I'm guessing both of them are going to be dropping again. I haven't heard any different. Do we know? Do we know if they're dropping both of the pink and the yellow? Yeah, it looks like they are. At least on their story, they got both of the colorways right there. And that's going to be the highlight of the day. Definitely zapping up our Tuesday a little bit. We in it to win it. Hopefully we'll get the W. We got the W the other day. Yeah. I'm going to be so mad if I don't. I'm going to be so mad if I don't. Yes. Appreciate you, old school. Absolutely. 9 a.m. Pacific time. For all the family out on the West Coast. You know it. Toot, toot. Woo. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Again, yeah, I don't know if I can pause this and keep it up on the big board. Yeah, I think it just kind of keeps going there. So, actually, I'll just take a picture of that. And then I'll just put it up right there. There we go. Now I can just keep that one up on the monitor there. So if anyone joins the show, then they know exactly. Max goes, you weren't able to comp on the first. Oh, I was. Yeah, no, I got the W. Got the W, checked out, had her paid for. Then they canceled. They canceled our order. They must have thought we were a bot farm. You know the channel? We hit so many W's, they probably thought we had our own bot farm over here at We Rock. I know, it's just all manual finesse right over here. That's a manual game. They got us confused with the bots. That was a problem. So yeah, they canceled the order. Snatched it right out of our hand. Fucking everyone's snatching shit these days. Yeah, Smokey makes a great point. Oh, that would be a blessing. If they could just drop them in between 10, like in the next 40 minutes, that would be a blessing. I think that would solve all my issues. But I do think I'm going to basically, so I'm not driving, because I got to drive down to the stadium. So I'd rather just go maybe 10 minutes early and then at least get into the parking lot where I can, have the phone and then I can check out and I won't have any issues. As opposed to like driving over there and trying to cop while I'm like driving. There we go. Sold the smoke. What's happening, player? Gang. Undefeated leg into ship, huh? Did you got a W, I'm guessing, on the Kobe's? Sheesh. Mad Max goes, that's worse than... I know! Dude, I couldn't believe it, too, because, even when these places threaten to cancel orders, like, usually, they're looking for the bot orders, stuff like that, but mostly everyone I know that got canceled, it was all a manual cop. Fair and square. I'm sure they canceled a lot of bot orders too, don't get me wrong. But, all the ones that also got canceled in our Discord, those are all manual W's. Because there's only a couple people that run bots, and I don't think we have anyone that consistently does it right now. Every once in a while, I know we have people that will join, if they got like a bot going in after something, maybe they'll throw some money at it and try for some stuff. But as of right now, at least in our Discord, we don't have someone that regularly bots. You know it. New Maka. Yeah, I know straight to toe. Yeah, I saw this one. The only thing is this one can't. I would say this one's probably further apart because just the colorway, they don't have the blue colorway in. There's a teal colorway that should be in with this purple. And that's the only thing I'm a little bit skeptical is they didn't put that bright spruce colorway in. But yeah, this is the color blocking right here. The official color blocking is black string, bright spruce, which is that teal colorway, fierce purple. So we do got the kind of that Hornets, that old Charlotte Hornets colorway, that teal and purple colorway, and then dark russet. So we have like a black and a brown colorway, whether it's snakeskin or however they're going to do that. And then the details are going to be in purple and teal. But yeah, this one, it doesn't really have the teal color in it. So, yeah, if we just, I feel like this one has more the, yeah, like, I don't know, this one, because this one has like the purple on the back of the heel, and then it's got the teal colorway on the swoosh. But we know that this is going to be more brown. So I think that the snake skin on the the main picture right here, the brown one, I think that's going to look more like the snakeskin. But I do think that there's going to be that teal colorway is going to be mixed in with the purple. Which I do like. I do like the brown snakeskin better than the black, silver, and white snakeskin. There we go. If anyone needs a LeBron doll, the blow up, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Appreciate that, Mo. The blow up or the Barbie? Oh, the Barbie and Skipper. Those ones sold out pretty quick. I remember when those dropped. Let's go ahead and pop on over. Over on Amazon. There they are, $74.99. $74.99. There we go. All the LeBron fans, get out those Velcro wallets. There we go. Yeah, still, let me go ahead and pop my screen over. They got them over on Amazon for $75. $75. I feel like you can't buy LeBron without the Ken and the convertible car. There we go. Damn, Smokey. There we go. If you guys can get out and pound pavement this week, man, we'd love to tap in with you as well. Smokey brings a great point. The Supreme in-store sign-up. Thank you, Smokey, for putting that in there. If you guys are able to get to a Supreme store, they do got the sign-ups locked and loaded as well. If you guys are going out to the brick-and-mortar Supreme store, definitely I'll tap in with you guys. If anyone is waiting in a line or going out earlier or sometime in the day, I'd love to tap in with you and check in with you, see how the line is, see how things are going out in the streets, you know. We always like to check the temperature out there. Absolutely, yeah. Let us know if any of you guys do. Straight to Toe said, hopefully we get a teal lining or something. Not just accents, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough to say. You know, it's going to be kind of one of those that I've seen images that I've been like, I'm not copping that. And then I've seen ones where I'm like, that has potential. I haven't seen a mock-up where I've been like, oh, I need that one. But I have seen a couple where I'm like, oh, that has some potential. Hopefully they don't look like that, but we'll see. And we'll see. Yeah, early 2026. The haterade is on. I'm telling you. There's going to be a lot of it this summer as well. But we'll be able to navigate all that bullshit. No problem. No problem. Not even worried about it. Absolutely. All right, what else we got going on? Price went up from $75 to $125 in Target. What? That's crazy. It went up 50 buckaroos. Sheesh. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, that's crazy. Sometimes Walmart does that too, though. They have like people that sell on there, and they sell like above the retail, and then you're like, sometimes I get confused. I mean, Amazon will do that too. That's why I don't shop on Amazon anymore. I haven't in a long time. It is convenient, but there's just a lot of it that I don't like. But yeah, there's people that can just like sell you their stuff, and then it'll be like, it'll come from like, who knows? Sometimes China. I mean, you never know where it's coming from, but you think you're getting them at like Walmart, and you're getting it from like, from like another country, or just, from somewhere else. And it seems like, I mean, they have like, you'll go looking on Walmart and they'll have like Jordans at Walmart. You can get anything, It almost feels like they're trying to be like Amazon, but then some of these people, I know it because I get a lot of Halloween stuff. Like when I get my Halloween costume, and then I'll order and I'll think I'm getting it from like Walmart, and then I'll get my order and it'll be like some store I've never heard of, like in, a state on the other side of the U.S. or something. That's a kind of a bummer. And then there's people like selling like Jordan, selling resale shoes as well. You can find on there. If you like Google search like Jordans or something on like the Walmart site, they'll pop up. They'll pop up, I believe. It's been a while since I did this. Maybe they fixed it. But yeah, you can pretty much find, it seems like, yeah, look at, like I searched Jordan on the Walmart site and look at this. Like, what's going on? Can just anyone sell at Walmart? Like if you're going to, like right here, like most of these, now these ones are coming from StockX, but like where do these come from? Free shipping, arrives in 3 days. Look at this shit. Free shipping. They get free shipping and they're coming from StockX. Why don't we get free shipping? Yeah, so this part of the Walmart always, they got the Travis Scotts over at Wally World. This part of the Walmart kind of has me ask more questions, I guess, than get answered. Yeah, Mo said because they're individual sellers. Yeah, they must be, but like, how does the return policy work? You know what I'm saying? Because usually at Walmart, most times when you buy stuff, it's really easy to return. But what if you wanted to cop a pair of these and like just return it? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about returns, but it does say free shit. And none of these have like 5 stars. So, yeah, very interesting. Well, the StockX ones, most of the StockX ones have 5 stars. But then when you start going to like this one is $300 for this Jordan 1 this pink Jordan 1. That is, we all know what this looks like. $279.95. Yeah, very interesting. I just wonder how, like, what kind of overhead they have, like, on the people that are selling shoes on here, because prices are all over the place. And then also, you wonder if they're authentic or not, obviously. But, and again, we just started seeing this probably a few years ago. So maybe they'll, maybe they've came along and it's a little bit, maybe they got some authenticators there, or, maybe they're working it more like an eBay of sorts. Even Amazon could do, Amazon, if they also want in on it, they could kind of do what eBay did as well. I mean, I guess we haven't seen that. Yeah. Mo said the Stanley Mesa Rose collection dropping at the top of the hour. Super said feeling sick. Gonna nap a little more before the mall, later before the trip. See you, Mac, everyone. All right, Soup. Well, get some rest, and hopefully you feel a little bit better. You know it. Absolutely. Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. Have a good rest of the day. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's see. We're just after the 10 o'clock hour, which means we're under an hour for the Vandy the Pinks. Underneath an hour for the Vandy the Pinks. Make sure, guys, if you're not already part of the Discord, just because when there is a drop, when we're not actually live, the Discord is the next best place to communicate. And I love seeing if you guys get W's. I love also seeing your guys' drip picks as well. Discord link going to be down in the video description. We also put raffles, sneaker leaks. Don't miss another shock drop. Don't miss another restock. Link going to be down in the video description. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. What else we working with here? You know it. Big week this week, though. Definitely going to be a little bit more interesting as, we get into the latter part, starting on Thursday. If you guys remember, we also got the Good Hood. Now, Good Hood doesn't do a lot of collaborations. So that's what makes this one so special. Every once in a while, Fujiwara will bring a Good Hood out of the cellar. And we're lucky enough that we get a Supreme collaboration this year. And it is looking buttery. Don't get me wrong. We will be going over the full drop list as well as the prices. I will be combing through that. Tomorrow will be a good day for that as well. I might do a separate video and also put that out in the morning before our live stream. So just a heads up there. But we will be going over the full drop list plus prices with more detail. But today I just wanted to concentrate on the sneakers. The sneakers are going to retail for the price of $150, so same price as the Supreme Air Force Ones. I believe they're $150 on their site. I believe they're $150. Yeah, we can go on over there. Da 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 da. All right. I just wanted to double check to see how much the. Oh, okay. So they're $26 more expensive. Okay, they do look like the leather. The leather looks nicer. Let's be honest. I don't have a ripple on my Supreme Air Force Ones. Like, it is a pretty plasticky leather. Or at least the coating on my Air Force One Supremes it doesn't look like they got really good leather quality on them. Just kind of average for Nike. These ones look like they have a little bit like better texture, at least on the toe. But I would imagine the quality going to be similar. But I will say the toe does look, does look like it has a little texture to it. And it does look like the leather is a little bit nicer. Instead of the red laces with the Supreme logo, you're going to have the black ones. I do like the laces on this one. I also like their logo hit. That G hit on the side is fire. But again, we will go over the collection a lot closer tomorrow. I just wanted to pop off the side profile of these so you can see the bottoms of them. Because that's where the true charm is. And I like how the outsoles of these, like usually they'll put them on the outsole. So even in the front of the shoe, you'll see that clear outsole. But on this one, they kind of mixed it where they kept it like the white color on the toe. So it looks like the outsole is just white. Like from the top of the shoe, you can't tell that the outsole is clear. But then if you flip the shoe over, the bottom of it, like the middle of it, is transparent, which I think is a fucking dope look. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Of course, you got the faux hair. I'm not a big fan of the faux hair. I do like the leopard or the cheetah print. Cheetah. The cheetah print and the cougar print. We like both of those skins, as most of you guys know. I'm holding off on the Chuck 94, the Suns, and the Uptempo 95 Chicagos as the price jacked up 10 buckaroos. Hey, man, that's a good plan, Woodage. That's a good plan. We got, a lot of coupons that we can be using up. Doesn't hurt to having a little bit of patience, using those coupons, getting that discount that we love so much. Very smart way to shop, my boy. I love seeing that. The more I see Smokey, these are fire. Oh, yeah, they're definitely these. In fact, I don't want to cop them because I have, because there's so much merch I want to cop. Like, I want the pants, even though they're $300. That's crazy. But I do like them a lot. The black ones, not the plaid ones. I like the plaid ones, too, but I just wouldn't get enough wear out of those to justify that price. But yeah, the shoes, like if I was going to get the pants, I wasn't going to get the shoes. So, but yeah, these shoes are buttery, especially for an Air Force One. There's only a couple Air Force Ones I need this year. The off-white Air Force Ones, this one, and then I still want that Yachty. I like that patent leather. We recently saw an Air Force One that looked pretty buttery. We looked at it the other day. or actually yesterday, it was the this one. The Air Force. This one. Like you can, like I'm a guy that like you can almost put any color of patent leather on an Air Force One, and like I'll probably like them. I don't know. I don't really like this camouflage colorway, but usually, especially on Air Force Ones, especially like the early 2000s, like whether it's Air Force Ones or like the Bapes does. The early 2000s were the best, but if we can get back to that, I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of Air Force Ones in the collection. But the Supreme one right now is my favorite that I've seen this year, besides the off-white ones. I like the G on the side, and I also kind of like the black Supreme logo, just something a little different with the black laces in, with a black pair of pants. You know, maybe with like a 18 to 20 inch hem, something a little bit wider on the ankle. Black pants with these white shoes. I mean, buttery up fit, you know, black on black. Even bartending in these, usually I got a black hoodie, and either a black hoodie or like a black jacket. And then I usually, you know, have black pants. These would look pretty sharp with an all black fit as well. You know it. Or maybe you want to get some of those some of those velour shorts. Those are pretty sweet too. Kind of want those. Like I said, the Supreme collection this Thursday is probably the one I've wanted to cop the most out of. And probably a lot of people won't like the hoodies and stuff because they are plain in the front, but that's exactly what I like about it. I feel like the logos are minimalistic on all the pieces. It's a pretty decent collection. Yeah, it's a pretty I don't want to convince. No, there's so much stuff dropping, you know. Wallet W's are key. And like I say, unless you love something, I wouldn't even sniff it out. Because we have so much good stuff coming, not only later this summer, but also like during our holiday season, that it's going to take me to love something to cop, and I got to say I'm on the borderline, especially with my Air Force One. This is definitely a glow up from the Utopia Air Force Ones. Like some of the all-white Air Force Ones I have, I mean, obviously these aren't all-white because they got the cheetah swoosh, but even if you had an all-white fit on, you know, something kind of like more summery fit, it's just a really good Air Force One. And I have a couple Air Force Ones that I've paid almost the same as these. I'd rather get rid, like if I was only going to keep like one pair, I'd rather get rid of my Utopias, you know, even my Supreme ones, just to have this one. Because I just think the material, and then the outsole is the best thing, I think. The outsole is one of my favorite things about the shoe. I also like the black and the white. It's something simple, but you know, it goes a long ways. And you can always wear these if you're going out, if you want to skate in them. Like I feel like you can dress up and dress down. Air Force, kind of like an SB or a Dunk as well. And like I said, the right colorway. Other than patent leather, those are probably my two favorite materials on the Air Force One. I like the translucent outsole, but I like how they mixed. I don't like just the translucent outsole. I like the color of it, and I like how they mixed it with like how you can't tell it's translucent from the side. I really like that because it gives your Air Force One, it makes them look a little bit more like, especially for the shorter fellas. You know, the Air Force Ones do pick you up, I feel like, you know, an extra maybe couple centimeters. And that outsole does, like, you know, the colored outsoles, when they're all white, I just think the midsole looks chunkier on the Air Force One. It's a good look. It's a good look. Deadly. What's happening, player? We in it to win it, baby. Good morning. Good to see you, my boy. Happy Tuesday. We in it to win it. What's good in your world, my boy?
Club going up on a Tuesday.
There we go. The only thing I hate is when Air Force Ones get creased. Yeah. Yeah. They used to be a lot more ugly to me. now, I don't know, maybe ever since we saw that really dusty one, that looked like it had been worn like over and over again, but they charged like 200 some or like $300 for it. They recently dropped. I started to have a little bit more charm for the beat up, forces. But usually once my force looked like it even had been worn a lot, usually that's a pair I'd, like to throw out or, always have like a fresh pair. But they've gotten a little bit more expensive where, it's not as easy to do in 2025 as it was in like 1995. You could get them for like, especially if you get them on sale, you could get Air Force Ones for like $60 all day. There we go. Hell yeah. Good to see you, playa. Good morning. Good morning. You know it. Hell yeah. Also, good to see you guys last night as well. Everyone that I was able to see last night. Chopping it up a little bit. Yeah. Venom, these are a cop for me. Gonna fight the bots on Thursday, baby. Hey, we're gonna be doing it together. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. You know it, man. Hey, I tell you what. We need 3 sneakers this week. Maybe 4. 3. We need the Haley Wilson. We need the Vandy the Pink. Again, Vandy the Pink, 45 minutes. Vandy the Pinks are going to be dropping at the top of the hour. For everyone that got their order canceled, let's seek revenge. Let's get them. Man, yeah, we're ready to go. But yeah, if we could get the Haley Wilson SBs, which we might have to win a raffle to get our hands on those. The good enough, like the Supreme drop is going to cost me the most. The crappy thing is I want so much of the merch. In fact, I wanted so much of the merch that I actually had these well, if I can get them, so be it. I was just going to throw like 5 things in the cart and just see what sticks. And we might run an account like that. We might just throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks. And then one of my accounts, I'll be a little bit more careful. And we'll probably just grab single items and go one by one. But one of my accounts, we're going to grab like 4 things. And we're just going to try checking out with all of it. We going for the gusto, baby. 9.5. Gang, gang, baby. We need the man. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I almost forgot about those. Yes, the mandarins as well. Those also get me a little bit excited. Ever since I was a chick and when I was a shit. The mandarins. We got the lime green Air Max 95s. Yeah, it's going to be. And this is like a low-key week. Like next week is like, honestly, I'm looking more forward to next week. Probably. Especially if you throw in that JJJJound collab. And we got the Ferrari 14s, and we got the JJJJound collab next week, and we got the Action Bronson New Balance coming up. Like, whoa. Sheesh. Oh, man. Smokey, did we go over the merch yet? Smokey, no, I was going to do that tomorrow. I feel like I can go over it a little bit closer. I was either going to go over it tomorrow, Smokey, or I was going to do a tier list tonight and then put it out tomorrow morning with our show. But again, yeah, the drip is, in my opinion, is 9 out of 10. I'm going to 2 t-shirts, the hoodie I like. Dude, I didn't realize these were waffle knit as well. Oh, man. Guys know I love wearing my waffle knits underneath my t-shirts. I didn't realize that the black one, I don't really like that, but I do like waffle. Anytime I can get a good colorway of waffle knit, I always buy those. But yeah, here's just a brief drop list, Smokey. We will, again, go over it a little bit closer. The canoe shorts, Smokey. Yeah, right there. I think these are the ones with the canoe. It's just a GR item, but we were talking about these earlier. The blue, the navy blue, and it looks like kind of a slime green. And then there's a red Supreme canoe. Yeah, those are fucking sweet. I didn't know, because it's a water short, so hopefully there's no net in them to keep the coin purse kind of itchy. I hate those nets. I always got to cut them out. Don't like that thing around the old purse down there. Not a good material. This week, dude, it seems like all the weeks are turning out to be pretty litty. Wish it said fuck. I know. Venom, right? Just anything F-U-C-K. I mean, even just in public, like I could wear that under stuff, but like even for me, yeah, I don't know how that would be taken up in my neck of the woods. I guess. But yeah, especially if you got little ones, like, oh man, imagine going to like the student teacher conference. You go talk to the teachers and you wear that. Like, okay. Well, he doesn't get it. Hey, Smokey! Whoa. Stop freeballing and wearing water shorts all the time. That is the problem. We've been doing it since probably early 2000s. It's kind of been my shtick. Between the free ball in the water shorts and raw dog in my sneakers. Hey, man. We can't win them all. OG, you guys size up on the Air Max 95s. Yeah, I do. Yeah, even a full size. They do, like, if you have a wide foot, a lot of people complain about getting narrow, like on the top of the foot. That's probably where I hear the most complaints, but I know I go up a half size. I go up a half size on most running shoes in general. New Balance is the only place I don't have to, that I find that true to size works for me in most of the silhouettes, unless I just want a little bit more room in it, which sometimes I do, because sometimes I do like a little bit bigger fit. I do think they're more comfortable. As long as I'm not like performing like anything like too aggressive, where you don't have to tie them. But usually I do like a little bit more room in like those pairs. That's why usually even when I skateboard, like if I'm going to skate in the SB, I'll usually get true to size. And if I'm going to wear it around or walk around, I'll usually go up a half size. They're just a little bit more comfortable for me. Smokey said, yes, I always go up a half size. They are still a little snug for me, but not enough to do a full size. So, yeah, great advice there. Absolutely appreciate that. There we go, Mo. He's got it locked and loaded, baby. You know it. Keeping our head on a swivel, baby. Manier. Again, the raffle section. If you guys are looking, especially for the Haley Wilson raffles, our Discord link is going to be down in the video description if you are ghost watching it. Or you couldn't make our show live and you're watching it a little bit later. That link will be live for you guys. We do put all of the raffle links in there. I also love seeing when you guys are on dead stocking and all the W's you guys get. So don't waste any more time. Link to our Discord down in the video description. Join the family. We'd love to see you guys part of the crew. All right, let's go. I'm kind of on the wide side. Yeah, there we go. No Diddy. Absolutely. I'm sure she doesn't mind, OG, if you know what I mean. My man. Absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely go up a half size, especially if you have a wide foot. Absolutely. Especially on like the Air Max 90. Like on Kobe's, I go up a full size. Like Kobe, especially Kobe 4, Kobe 5, and Kobe 6. Usually Kobe 8s I can get away with only going up a half size because of the mesh on top. It spreads out or it stretches a little bit easier. You know it. Venom, where the Vandy that dropping? The Vandy is dropping on the Vandy site. On vandylab.org. www.onvandylab.org. Locked and loaded. They are going to be dropping at the top of the hour. So we are officially at the 37-minute mark. They are going to be dropping in 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Again, that's going to be 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. Locked and loaded, baby. We getting the week started with a bang. That's usually what we like to do. It's good to see. Hopefully we can keep, keep the pedal to the metal and keep things fired up a little bit. Keep those dubs coming in. You know it. There we go. All right. We getting through. Appreciate that, Old School. He does have the link locked and loaded for you guys. I will have to end the stream a little bit before the drop, unfortunately. We do got a season or 3 games in town this weekend, and I got to go test the audio this afternoon. So I do got to get out of here in probably about 10 minutes at the longest. So I'll definitely leave you guys. Let us know in the Discord. Let us know if you get the W. Also in the Discord. Again, that link is going to be in the video description. You know it. What's happening, Aroma? My boy. Big salutes. Good morning, good morning. Stopping through to hang out while I'm in Atlanta Airport. Waiting to board for Chicago. Let's go, man. Appreciate you for popping in. Hopefully your trip is going good. Safe travels on the connecting flight. Going up to the Midwest, huh? Nice. Luckily, we got some pretty nice weather. I'm a little bit more west of Chicago, but it has warmed up quite a bit. Down a little bit, so that's also kind of nice. We have gotten rain the past couple days, so a little switch up. I'm glad you could be here and make it. Happy Tuesday. Everyone rocking with us. Let's go.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
There we go. Hell yeah. Good luck. Hey, man, good luck right back at you guys. We need this one. Let's get the energy flowing again. Get things back up on the A level where we were, right back where we left off. You know, it's like it didn't even happen. Like the order didn't even get canceled. Both colorways, yeah, honestly, I want the pink colorway. I want both of them. But I'm going to go for the pink one because there's more pink. Like, if you want to, like, the yellow shoe is going to be exclusive to the Vandy website. So there's going to be more pink sneakers than yellow ones. The yellow colorway is going to be exclusive to the site. We should see some more places like the Asics site dropping the pink one. There you go. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it on a Tuesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
You know it. Yeah, sending those good luck and good vibes your guys' way. We need this one. Keep that energy up. Tomorrow, we going to be our Wednesday stream. And then Thursday, we really get into it. That's kind of when our weekend starts. Thursday, and then we're going to be pulling a big day on Friday. And then we're going to be hitting the weekend hard on Saturday. Of course, we got the Amamanier collaboration also dropping over the weekend. But Thursday, we're getting zooted and booted, baby. That Supreme collaboration. Whoa. Woo-wee. We pretty excited for that one. Let me tell you.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit.
You know it. Whoa. We almost flipped over here. Fucking A. Almost landed on the back here. It's too early for that. We would have probably just laid there until the drop time. Until 11. Yeah, both colors. I mean, hopefully, like I say, I mean, you know, I'm not going to double cart. I'm not going to say I'm going to double cart, but if I can get both colors, I'm going to try to make some money moves and make it happen. Yeah. Asics dropping June 13th. All right, there they are. 10 days away. Appreciate that, Allie. Again, they are going to be almost impossible to hit on the Asics site. So, you know, you will have a good opportunity to enter the raffles, whatever boutique the pink pair drops at, to enter, you know, the raffles. I think that'll give you the best shot. The Asics site is tough to hit on. So if you can get the dub today, I would definitely go in for that extra punch. Let's get this W. You know it. Pink only. You bet, Allie. Yeah, the yellow pair, again, is an exclusive. So maybe if you're getting one for the value, the yellow ones are going to be a lot more exclusive. if you're only going to be going for one of them. I'm going to try to get both of them. Flacco, my boy. There he is. Brother, been in the hospital. Are you all right, my boy? Well, hopefully you're doing better. Haven't been around. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Yeah, we've been missing you, my boy. I know you've been gone. You went back to Connecticut, and yeah, I feel like since then you've been maybe under the weather. Well, man, hopefully you're doing better, Flock. Prayers are both with you and family. We've definitely been missing you. Take your time. Get back healthy. My boy, we were waiting for you, man. Good to have you back. You know it. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat, my boy. We coming back on that good energy. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see, man.
I'm on that good cushion.
All right. Oh, man.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
Oh, damn. Getting out today? Let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, prayers and blessings with you, my boy. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Where are we at right now? Yeah, just about at the bottom of the hour. So we're in pretty good shape over here. Again, we are on the Amam and Yer site. If you guys do want to grab, that Air Max 95, they also got the Fear of God. There is a new Fear of God colorway also dropping this weekend. They are going to be dropping both the Fear of God 2 and the Fear of God 2 High in an ash colorway. Those are also up on the Amam and Yer site, social status APB store as well. You know it. Yeah, good to hear you getting your power back, my boy. You know it. All right. And then let's see, we got those ones up. I think what else we got going on? The Asics are dropping on the 13th of June. And we got a lot dropping that week. Again, next week they announced the JJJJound collaboration as well. We got the JJJJound Asics going down. Don't forget about this one. We also got another colorway in case you guys missed it or if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream. We got that black and cream colorway going to be dropping. My favorite, though, is going to be the baby blue and silver with the black accents. Again, these ones are going to be dropping. The exact date, I believe, is the 12th. So if you don't get the Vandy the Pinks today, you'll have another opportunity next week on the 13th. And then the day before that, we have the JJJJound drop. It's going to launch next Thursday, June 12th at 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Eastern on JJJJound.com and select retailers globally. So we're going to be locked in. Again, another big week next week as well. We ain't done after this week. Again, 2 buttery colorways. I definitely like the blue and the silver one a little bit better, but I wouldn't mind both of them. You know it. Speedy recovery. Hell yeah. Check out this, J-Mac. All right, Mo. What do we got in there, my boy? All right. Yeah, I'll probably have to get going here in about 3 minutes. That'll be pretty good timing. And let us know, too, in the Discord. Beans, we're not going to be live exactly when the Vandy the Pink redrop is in 28 minutes. Let us know in that Discord. Again, our Discord link will be down in the video description if you were able to get a W. If not, we'll have to give it another try on the 13th. But I definitely like our chances. We definitely got the best chat on YouTube. We're going. You guys are going for... what do we now? We got 20 plus months. We got the best chat, best up and coming chat on YouTube because of you guys banging on those chests, making some noise. We're definitely making an impact over there at the YouTube main office because of you guys. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate you guys doing what you do each and every day. You know it. Yeah. Let's go. I like that pink Asics. All right. Yeah, that is going to be locked. We'll go ahead and pop on over there. Again, the Vandy the Pink drop going to be at 11 o'clock. We're about 25 minutes away. I think the safe bet for me, is probably going to be I'm gonna leave a little bit early, and then I'm just gonna pull up at 11, cop the shoe, and then I'll head down to the field. I think that's how I'm gonna have to do it, because if I wait till I get to the field, I don't think I'll have time to cop. And we already thought we had this pair, so we definitely can't take the L. We can't go from, having a guaranteed W to not being able to hit. So we gotta definitely make sure this happens. I think it will. We had a lot of success on the first one. I think we're gonna follow it up with the similar success as well. You guys been killing it lately. So let's do it one more time. Heading into hump day with our first W will be nice. And we're going to be getting after it. Again, the real week starts on Thursday. Things get really interesting. Got a little bit of something both Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Going to be a nice way to end the week. Of course, Friday night, we also got a sneaker battle going down as well, which should always be interesting. If you guys aren't doing anything Friday night, we will be back at the doghouse as well. We got a new matchup this week. Looking forward to as well. Lots of controversy last week. Definitely love reading about it. I'm glad it got people fired up. All right, what else we got going on? I think that is probably going to be a pretty safe place. God, I wish I could. Oh my God, I wish I could hang out here till 11 o'clock. It's like the worst day though. It's like literally we're getting ready for Friday night's game. I guess tomorrow would be the worst day. Today would be like doable, but I hate to do that. June flossing season, heating up, baby. It's that pre-flossing season. You know it. We shaking and baking. Sheesh. Damn. Oh, boy. What was the controversy? Oh, well, we just had a bunch of orders get canceled. It really wasn't any controversy. They put early access out. And then the early access, then we started copying because the link got out early. And then a lot of us just got manual W's. And a lot of us copped extra ones. It was kind of nice. And then they just canceled most of those orders and ended up giving it to the people that had early access. I think they sorted through that. I think that's what they did over the weekend, But we're back for round 2, baby. We're coming in twice as hard. You know it. No controversy without the Dubski. All right. It would be nice though if I ended up getting because I only got one colorway, I couldn't hit on both of the colorways the other day. Wouldn't it be funny if they canceled all those orders and then I was able to come up on an extra pair? That's what we're going for. So hopefully we can make it happen, but we'll definitely give it a rip. We'll see what happens. Absolutely. Looking forward to it, actually. All right, let's go ahead and get this one off of the monitor right there. We should be Gucci. Again, guys, 20 minutes, so keep an eye on not only on the Vandy site. Again, that's going to be over on the On Vandy site, which is onvandylab.org. And then, of course, let us know in the Discord. Discord link going to be down in the video description. Let us know if you got the dub or the L. You know it. Okay, X accounts starting to mention the release is coming in 20 minutes. There we go. Everyone's getting ready for it, baby. We dipping the toes. We already had a practice run, you know. Keep swinging through. Keep that similar stroke. Let's get in, let's get out. And let's celebrate a little bit. If we don't celebrate today, means we won't be live. We got the ladies coming in tomorrow as well. We got both of the B team as well as some of the C team that's going to be here tomorrow, so it will be pretty nice. We definitely can get litty and catch up for anyone that gets the W. We're definitely going to be celebrating them tomorrow. We don't want to miss out on any of them as well, if you know what I'm saying.
Chicken, banana, chicken, banana, banana, banana.
All right, there we go. Yeah, we ready to go. We ready to go. I think we got everything else locked and loaded. Yeah, we should be, all ready to go. Again, good luck. Elevated 805. Where's the restock at? I still need the white cements. The white cements were at JD Sports and Finish Line. Maybe they're dropping some sizes. They did go pretty quick. But at the top of the hour in 20 minutes, they are dropping the Vandy the Pink Asics again. Again, that's going to be in both of those colorways. A great shoe. They're dropping both the pink as well as the banana colorway. So and again, the banana colorway is exclusive to Vandy the Pink shop. That's the banana colorway.
Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana, banana, banana.
All right, there we go. The banana, Rami. Let's have it and play it. Good morning, good morning. Loved the show last night as well. Had Philip on. I'm sure most of you guys, I saw most of you guys over at the SB. I was going to say the SB house. Over at the SB crew, Rami's channel. You know it. All right. Oh, turn on there. Oh, okay. That was a great stream yesterday. Absolutely. Great show last night. I was able to tap in right before we got really busy. And it was a packed house last night. Tons of great conversation. W panel. Sheesh. Shit, I'm glazing this morning.
Smoking, drinking, fucking, and I stay ain't on nothing. Got it on me when I'm in a fun shit. Niggas.
There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, had a good time last night. Yeah, over at the Mafia. Sorry, not at the crew. Yeah, the Mafia. Hell yeah. Great show. Great panel. And a lot of fun to see, man. Absolutely. Dub on all the hard work. And hopefully we can keep it rolling. Keep that good energy up. Rami got us started, and we're going to end the week with a bang. Definitely. Again, the best part of the week is still ahead of us. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I do got to get running. Good luck on the Vandy, the pink drop. Again, 18 minutes away. Let us know how you did. The Discord link going to be down in the video description. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do. I will be back tomorrow. It's been your boy, J-Mac. I am out. Whoop, whoop.
Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back.
Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing down the sector, supreme neck.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I want wanna see the sea in your eyes. You need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move your body till you can move, move, body, move, move your body till you can.
You're in a with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move your body till you can move, move, body, move, move your body till you can.
Yeah. Say what it be, I know the king. Follow his lead, repeat after me. I know they lurking, this serpent is circling, but I never worry, cause he got.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just